Inside this fairy tale English cottage is one of the greatest romantic leads this country has ever produced. He's the ultimate Prince Charming. And today, he's our mystery guest. Hi, I'm Louise Pitre, and this is Star Portraits. Behind me, 3 artists are preparing for a portrait sitting in the beautiful home of their soon-to-be-revealed subject. They don't know who that person is. They're about to find out. But first, let's find out a little about them. Mark Stoddart works in acrylic, mixed medium, and watercolor. Tina Hahn works with multiple layers of acrylic paint on board. Meredith Blackmore paints in oils. All right, the person you are about to meet was blessed with the soul of an artist, the body of a world-class athlete, and it's been said, a face that reads to the back row. He's a member of the Order of Canada, a star on Canada's Walk of Fame, and these days, artist in residence with the National Ballet Company of Canada. Artists, please meet Mr. Rex Harrington.
Who?
Are you kidding?
Hi.
Rex,
Nice to
meet
meet
your
you.
artist, Tina Hahn.
Hi.
Meredith Blackmore.
Nice to meet you. You went to the
and
school,
Mark
I hear.
Stoddart. We have never had the chance to be in someone's home, and this is rather
good.
special. We were commenting on how wonderful it feels.
Good.
So we are going to ask you to strike a pose. I almost hate to say that. God knows what you'll do. And artists, you will be able to begin your portraits today. Then you have 2 weeks to complete them in your studios. And Rex, you don't get to see a thing until they're done.
Not fair.
At which time we meet again, and you get to choose one to
Okay.
keep for your very own.
Cool.
How neat is that? Okay. Let's get going.
All right.
We don't have much time. I trust you to strike
I want to
a
make it
pose.
very classical, so I'll
Strike a fantastic
I'll strike
pose.
a thinker pose.
Oh, please.
Get the bicep. Wait.
Yeah, something natural.
Strike a pose up here.
Would you consider doing a few quick poses?
Yeah.
Like hold something like that for a minute, or how long do you guys?
Oh, like 3 minutes, a gesture kind of
3
drawings.
minutes?
Okay, so all 3 of you actually want to do some quick sketches. You can do some poses that you won't have to hold so long, and then you can decide on something later that he might hold longer. Okay, great.
I can do my own Negan. That's not pretentious. I'm very curious to see what comes out of it and how I'm perceived. I know how I feel and what I want to project, and it'll be interesting to see how people interpret me in 3 very different people.
So what kind of music you listen to?
Everything. I mean, you know, I love old, like Michael Feinstein, sort of, you know, Gershwin, those tunes, or, you know, Lady Gaga, like some Gaga, Beyonce. Even like it, then should have put a ring on it.
Mark Stoddart immigrated to Canada from the UK when he was 7. He has enjoyed a successful career as a graphic and digital designer, working under the alias Corrupt. But he returned to his first love, portraiture, after the death of a close friend.
You just bring your chin down just a little bit.
But then I will have fat rolls. Okay.
Tina Hahn's career began in fashion design, and she's won numerous awards and scholarships in the fashion industry. But when she got a chance to study in France at l'École Nationale des Beaux-Arts, she focused on painting and drawing.
I had no training, and the National Ballet School came through on their audition tour thing.
Yeah.
And because I was a gymnast and I was, you know, athletic, they stretched me and thought I had limber body and good lines, and I started training. So I started late, technically.
But you knew you were excited about it.
No, I didn't want to.
Meredith Blackmore began her artistic aspirations in dance and even studied at the National Ballet School. She is now a portrait and mural artist, painting mainly figurative works, including commissions. She has a fine arts degree from the University of Guelph and teaches art workshops both locally and abroad.
So your mom put you in dance knowing...
My parents were divorced when I was very young, and there was a lot of custody battles, and I don't know if it's her way of getting back at my father. I'm going to make your only son dance. There's just issues all around. That's why I'm an artist. It's the pain. I went into therapy years ago because it was very difficult for anyone to have a relationship with me, because it was hard for me to trust, it was hard for me to love, it was hard for me to really connect with people. But I could do that on stage because that's where I felt safest. And basically was growing up with a mentally ill parent and not understanding that well until I was almost, a few years ago, confronting my mother's illness. And it really informs who I am, and it didn't change me once I looked at the pain that I didn't understand from my childhood and things that had happened. It just helped me be able to relate on a human level in my interpersonal relationships. I still have people coming up to me saying, I can't watch anyone else in that role, or I can't, or, we miss you so much. And I love that sort of compliment. I believe that I was able, as an artist, to lay myself bare on stage, and where I came from is all part of that.
This is the end of the sitting, although you can keep clicking away if you like. You, Rex, we will see in 2 weeks when we all get together again and unveil the finished works. And you get to decide which one you keep.
Oh, that's gonna be
for your
impossible.
very
How do
own.
I do that?
I know! Been fantastic. Thank you. Thanks for having us in your home.
My pleasure.
Welcome back to Star Portraits. Last week, Canadian ballet legend Rex Harrington sat for 3 portrait artists. With a week to go, let's find out how they're doing.
Hey!
Hey!
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay. Nothing on the easel.
No, I have something for you.
You do?
Yeah, it's all about surprises. Well, let's go with door number 1 first.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
This is just sketches, but I'm just trying to get the essence of
Yeah.
Rex.
Ooh.
I wanted to be very, very loose
Right.
with movement, because that's his forte was dance.
Yeah. But at the same time, the eyes are so direct.
So I'm still trying to decide how I'm gonna do this.
Man, the colors are what jump out at me like crazy right away.
The canvas I'm gonna be working on,
So these are just sketches you're working on? You haven't even started?
I haven't even started. I've been taking the motifs in his house and putting a graphical element to it. So this is stuff he had in his home. He's a Scorpio, because he had that on his tattoo. So what I did is took the symbol, because we all are symbols in our own way.
I find this really moving, I gotta tell you. Oh my goodness.
And then one of his poems he had on the wall, I took that. Instead of drawing, I was just listening. I was tuning into what he was saying and picking out certain things that made sense. It's funny, I wasn't trying to look, but when he looks at you, it's piercing.
Yes, there's
Yeah.
something very direct. Yet he's all over the
It's
place.
all over the place.
Yeah.
Constantly moving, because that's who he is.
Sure.
But that eyes, when it locks in, it locks in. So I'm like, okay, I got that. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna tie that in. It's not about Rex, to be honest. I think it's about his home. His house, the house is not a home until you have something that tells who he is. So when Rex leaves his home, that piece can tell that story of who he is. So that's what I want.
Today we are here at the Fairmont Royal York Hotel for the official unveiling of 3 portraits of ballet legend Rex Harrington. Welcome back to Star Portraits, Rex.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm nervous.
Are you?
I have a lot of trepidation. Because you don't know what other people's impression of what you look like is. You know what you look like in the mirror, but
know.
I could have 4 heads or something, or horns. I'm nervous. Okay.
Now you know you get to choose one to keep.
Yes.
But the other 2 will be auctioned off, and the proceeds will go to a charity of your choice. And what charity?
I think I'd like to donate to Casey House Hospice.
Okay.
You know, they do wonderful work there for people living with AIDS, and the people there are so compassionate. And you know, now people, when it was a death sentence years ago, people are really living long and healthy lives. So I think it's a great charity.
That's okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Well, they look beautiful. They're black. They've captured up my likeness perfectly. I'm very dark today.
Now listen.
Yes.
I'm going to show you
Oh, okay.
the 3. And then I'm going to give you some time so you can
Okay.
think about your choice and why. But you don't tell us.
This is really
right
cruel,
away.
right? I have to pick one.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
I will come back this time with the artists, and then you can give us your impressions and your choice.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Number 1.
Oh my God! I actually love that. Look at the dog.
Great.
That is, my feet are huge. There's something weird about that perspective. But you know what they say, big feet. I like it, it's great.
That's what I've heard.
Next, yes. It's a wives' tale.
Number 2.
Oh my God. I think that's, yeah, I think that might be Meredith. Oh my God, those are amazing. This isn't so bad. I thought it was gonna be horrible, but
I told you,
they're beautiful.
wonderful. And number 3.
Holy Rex side story. That is so cool. They're all so different.
Okay, so
Yes.
I will leave you and give you a little bit of time so you can think about which one you want to keep. And then
Okay.
I'm going to come back with the artist and you can tell us your
Oh
choice.
my God, they're so cool.
Okay?
Okay.
I know, I'm happy. Okay.
I can't choose one.
You have to.
Do I?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. If you had just gone, choose one, it would have been so much easier. But now that you look at each one has something different to tug at. This one to me is very impressionistic, like an impressionist painting, but it sort of captures a real sort of joy between myself and the dog. Her face is so who Misha is. And this one, it's almost like a photograph, the technique. It's like looking in a mirror almost, so clear. And this one's much more, a bit of both, impressionistic and I love how the artist has put in things that were around my house and added my life into it in a sense. And I love how some of them put more hair in. It's very good. They're all pieces of me, and that's kind of hard to choose. What piece of yourself do you like the best? I mean, I think I definitely have a favorite, but and it's hard to choose. I'm actually, I had no idea that they could be so fantastic. It's amazing. But I think I know which one I want. So bring him in to Lambs to the Slaughter. Here we go.
Okay. So you
Okay,
remember
it's just too
Meredith
cruel.
and
Yes,
Tina and Mark?
Yes.
So,
How you doing, guys? Are you hating this? Everything speaks to me differently, and I'm bowled over. I had no expectation of any of it. I'm just like, they've all captured different aspects. You know, you have one image of who you are and what you look like and how you project yourself, and I think they've all captured. And I hate this, and I'm gonna just buy them all, okay? I'm gonna donate a check.
okay, you said you thought you knew who painted what. Tell us who you think did what.
Mark, Tina, Meredith. Am I totally wrong?
You changed. Well, then I will ask you now to go and stand by your works.
Let's see.
3 for 3.
It's interesting. Isn't that great?
I don't know. I just, I'm psychic. So did you do this from photos? Because,
Yeah.
so when we were posing, you got that sort
Yeah.
of thing. I mean, I love how the dogs, the little eyeball there looking up, it's so cute.
That wasn't even doctored. Misha was gazing that
She's
lovingly
so
at you.
sweet. It's really interesting to see them so different. And this, It almost looks like a Polaroid, and I think you got my teeth really well. I'm like shocked. My teeth are huge. I need new teeth. What's going on? No.
They're absolutely too perfect.
Why is the couch blue?
I love your brown leather sofa. I really do.
It didn't work with the background. My hair, right?
Yeah, I thought
I
that
see.
you and the dog would pop out better with the
It's
greeny
popping.
aqua.
It's great.
It's popping. The greeny aqua.
And this one, I love how you incorporated all that, what I'm working on and what was in my home, and because we did it in my home. Where did you write this down? Did you remember it on the way out, or did you take a picture of it?
Took a picture of it.
And
then,
this more of a melancholic look.
yeah, because I think that's the moment we caught you in the moment that you were just
Real.
at peace. Yeah. The
Are
other
you saying I put on airs? No.
You?
I'm hiding the deep inner pain. I know. No, I love that sense. You want me to choose?
Yes.
No, I don't want to choose.
You have to.
No, I don't.
I'm so sorry.
I'm changing the rules of this show. It's called Thank You Very Much, You're All Fabulous. Is that good? No.
Wrong.
Okay. I can't.
You have to.
Okay.
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 Oh my goodness.
I can't. Okay, the one that originally I've gone back and forth and back and forth. This is so cruel, isn't it?
I know, we're the same.
No, oh my goodness.
I'm gonna take door number one. Okay, this one. I don't know. It's Misha's little eyeball there, I think.
We got you.
No, it's extraordinary. Thank you all, because I know what it's like to put yourself out there, and it's sort of a cruel process, this show. Who invented it? Did you? No.
It's not at all.
No, it's not at all. It's fascinating. It's just
Yeah.
hard to have to,
Of
because
course.
every single one captures an essence of, you know, who I am and parts of my life, all in 2 weeks as
I
well. It's
know.
like,
I know. Well, thank you.
thanks, guys.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. Rex Harrington and his dog, as seen through the eyes of three very different artists. It was really difficult for Rex to choose. Would it have been for you?